All right. So good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday night call. If you're just tuning in, we started the recording a little bit late tonight because we showed a video ahead of time before the recording. And I think I think I might share it on the Together We Scent page just so that you can experience the feel good that we just had. And you can draw connect the dots and draw some conclusions for yourself on why it was such a great video. But anyhow, here we are. Happy Tuesday. Happy mid-January. It's great to be back. It is great to see your faces. We just, the leaders and I, many of them just returned from the leadership cruise that Scentsy put on. And funny, before this call started tonight, we were sharing our experiences and our takeaways and what we loved and what we wish we had more of, like more time to be around each other. But it was a really great trip, balanced with content put on by Scentsy and consultants sitting around in lounges all over the cruise ship, powwowing with each other, learning from each other, inspiring each other. And that's one of the beautiful things about Scentsy is that you don't have to know any strangers within Scentsy, because when you have Scentsy as that common denominator, you have the ability to walk up to any of those Scentsy consultants and say, "Hi, my name is Kristen. My name is Melissa. I would love to meet you." And if anybody gives you any kind of response other than how they should respond, then they're part of that small percentage that they're not your people. But for the most part, when we have Scentsy as that common denominator, it really does give you the ability to make friends everywhere and anywhere. That was one of the cool things to see when so bad weather hit while all of us were traveling back especially to the Midwest. But it was fun to watch on Facebook how many Scentsy consultants got stuck, canceled, or laid over in cities not their own. And them consultants reaching out and saying, "You can come stay with me for the night if you need to. You can come if you need anything, or if you need." And I was like, what a beautiful testament to how we all, stand for each other and stand up for each other and are there for each other, whether we know each other or not even. But we have friends all across this country because of this company. It's beautiful. So we had a great time. I'm very happy to be back because it's January 15th and my January is just now starting. And so I feel like I've got some catching up to do. And we have a lot of things to talk about in a short amount of time. So, first things first, if you are attending World Tour, we will be having a World Tour t-shirt. The details for the World Tour t-shirt will be coming out in the next 24 hours because we have to get those orders in ASAP. So be on the lookout for the shirt. Now, you do not have to be attending World Tour to purchase the shirt. We will post the link for the shirt on Together We Scent. So if that is something you are interested in purchasing, you can order it there. If you are attending a world tour, you will receive an email letting you know the details for the shirt, and you'll have a link that you can click from right there. So if you're not attending World Tour, check the Together We Scent page for the order instructions. If you're attending World Tour, you're welcome to wait for the email to come. Or if you see it on the Together We Scent page and you know you want the shirt, you can go ahead and order it as well. The details and instructions will be included, so you'll know what to do, who to pay, how to order. Let me show you the shirt though, because we are excited. Let me share this screen again. Oh, there's Lee. Lee might have to be my screensaver. He makes me feel so happy. Okay, here's the shirt. So on the front side of the shirt, and I'm sorry if it's kind of hard to see, front side of the shirt, it says Scentsy Fragrance Specialist. And on the back side, it says Know Your Worth, then add tax. Tax is crossed off, and it says wax. And so that is the shirt. That is the color that the shirt will be in. That color, Jackie, why are we so excited about that color this year? She's got to unmute.
It is the Pantone color of the year for 2024.
Yes, it is. Tangerine. So for any of you that follow that, I do follow the Pantone color of the year. That it is the color of the year for 2024. And so that will be the shirt that we will be sporting. I love it. Laura, back at you. And so ordering information, again, anybody in our group is welcome to order that shirt. So price will be somewhere around the price will be $22, maybe a little bit up from that if you have to have the shirt shipped, but very reasonable, lower than a lot of the shirts that you see out there. So the beautiful thing about the shirt and on purpose is that though we are wearing it to World Tour, it is a shirt you can wear again and again and again. You can brand yourself, and you can wear it to events, you can wear it to parties, you can wear it around the house, you can wear it to the grocery store. This is one of those shirts where I think you'll wear it again. I know I'm excited to wear it. So, okay, that's the World Tour shirts. And if you're attending World Tour, especially in Detroit, I know that this is the same for, Tammy and Andrea also. If you're attending, details are to come. So don't feel like because you haven't heard anything that there's nothing to know. There are things to know. We're waiting to receive information on our end about schedules and agendas from Scentsy so that we don't send you out information and then get it wrong and have to correct it. So information is forthcoming. Second to that is we have a flash sale tomorrow. Yes, we do. So they announced it today. It will take place tomorrow. It's at a different time than normal. It will be at 12 p.m. Pacific, which is 3 p.m. Eastern. If you are Central or Mountain, then it's either at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock if you're Eastern time. And it is up to 70% off products while supplies last. And I think it really is only going to run for one day. Typically what happens is either we hit the max amount of orders and the flash sale ends, or we run out of the products because the deals are just that good. But the flash sale is happening tomorrow. That doesn't give you a ton of time to promote to your customers. However, promoting is key because I've even tested it with myself in the past. If I tell no one about the flash sale, guess how many orders I get? But I've been doing a really good job of letting my customers know and my VIPs on my VIP page know and texting them, not just relying on a single post on Facebook for people to catch the post because we know they don't see everything. But promoting is key. So how this is where we've talk about having a system and a way to contact your customers in case Scentsy announces a flash sale less than 24 hours in advance. You have a system in place to contact the people that help your business to grow. Okay. So with that being said, and Cindy Abraham posted on the Together We Scent page just a little while ago, some tips for the flash sale. And I just want to walk through those with you really, really quickly, just to get your mind spinning in the right direction if it hasn't already, on how you are going to get some orders tomorrow for the flash sale. Make sure your PWS is active. You have to have an active website in order to participate, or you have your customers participate in the flash sale. The deals will not be available on the backside through the workstation. Okay, so you have to have an active PWS. As always, create a party order for your customers to order under. So you can call it flash sale. You open up a new party order on your workstation, call it flash sale, make sure it shows on your website. And that is the party link that you can direct your customers to so that you can capture all of those orders into one and build some host rewards for yourself. Okay. Make your own graphics to stand out from others, or there's plenty of graphics that have been posted on Facebook. You can search Scentsy flash sale even in your search bar of your Facebook, and it will pop up flash sale graphics that people are using. So if you're not a designer or you don't have enough time and you just want to get it out, that's an option for you. Send texts, emails, make your social media posts or your stories, and any of your private messages or text messages, whatever, to all of your customers. Remember that one-on-one communication is key because people only see about 30% of what gets posted on Facebook by their friends. And so just remember that. Somebody could log in today and not see your post from 5 minutes ago and log in 2 weeks from now and see the post. That algorithm is the craziest thing. Have you noticed that when you open up your Facebook and you're like, why am I seeing something from 12/28? Like, give me the real-time gossip. Like, I want to know what's going on in real time. And that just isn't how it works anymore. So you cannot assume that because you posted it, that it's being seen. You can also offer to send a reminder text or a reminder message right before the flash sale goes live. Also remind your customers it is not uncommon to sit in a virtual line. We call it a virtual queue. So that happens with these flash sales, and that you may sit in that queue for a little bit for your opportunity to shop. If anybody has any problem with that, you can say it is a popular sale, and it is to make sure that your shopping experience goes smoothly. So, so there will be a virtual queue. Typically what happens is a virtual queue will open when the sale goes live. So at 12 p.m. Pacific time, that is when the sale will go live, but the queue will come up, and typically you sit in the queue for about 10 to 15 minutes before you get assigned a place in line or access to the sale. So that is not uncommon either. So to let people know that if they do get in the virtual queue, just be patient.
Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
Hey, when they do, is it just random? I've always
It is.
wondered. So you could log in at 1:09 and be number one to shop,
Yep.
or you could log in at 1 and okay. I was
Yeah,
just curious.
because you know, it's not uncommon for a consultant to get into the queue on their laptop, their iPad, their iPhone, their Mac computer, you know, and have maybe 4 devices sitting out to see who gets the best deal. I'm just gonna say I've heard of consultants doing that. Can't say that I have much experience with that, but I've also heard that you have a different experience if you open up a private browser on your phone. And so you can be in the queue on your public browsing tabs and also open up the private browsing and have a completely different queue experience. So just a little tip for you.
What is that? What is a private versus public?
So on the iPhone, if you go into Safari, there is something at the bottom. Now, for those of you that are OCD, you're going to go crazy that I have 485 tabs open in my Safari. You probably are the same people that would freak out that I have 23,000 emails, and 333 text messages and 14 missed calls. I know that you're either the red bubble kills me person or I don't even see it person. And I'm obviously that I don't even see it. So anyhow, in Safari, I digress. There is down at the bottom, it says 485 tabs, but if I slide that over, I'm now in a private browsing history, which means there's no tracking. So there, you don't have any of the cookies, and you don't have any of the cache, and you don't have any of the, so actually, does it say private browsing? Safari is designed with privacy in mind for preventing tracking by default. Private browsing adds additional privacy protections for all of your private tabs. After you close a tab, Safari won't remember the pages you visited, your search history, or your autofill information. I am telling you this to do good. I am not teaching you this so that you can go do bad. Okay? Let me just stand on the record. But anyhow, because of the no tracking on the private side, it is different than your front side Safari. So I'm just saying you can hop in the queue twice if you feel like it.
You're helping us how to get airline tickets better, right?
I'm helping you with many things, maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that private browsing. I don't know. I can't confirm, but I do hear that that's a little secret hack. Okay, so then the last thing on the flash sale tips is ask your customers if they'd like their own shopping link to send to their family and friends for the flash sale, which means you're opening up a party in that person's name, and then you give them that link. They share that link. However many orders they collect using that link, they accumulate the host rewards on. That is what a shopping link is considered. By definition, it's just a party link that you give to somebody that they funnel their people to. Okay? So you can do that. If you have somebody that responds to you that is like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for the flash sale, your response to them could and should be, do you want me to set up your own link, and any sales that come in on that link, you earn the rewards on? Something like that. Some consultants even lead with that and put that in their initial message and say, if you're planning to shop this flash sale, let me know so I can create your own unique link, and any orders that come in on that link, you get the host rewards for. So, bottom line, you must make a plan to have success. You must be intentional. Go make the best of the sale in any way that you can. So there is that. That's happening tomorrow. Don't say you didn't know. More information about it, if you want more details, is on the workstation under the newsstand. Okay. Okay. Cindy, I always offer their own link and my customers love it. They even share on their Facebook page with their friends. So let me tell you this little fun hack about those shopping links too. So you could create this shopping link for, and I'm just going to use Kristen. Kristen's my customer, I open up a shopping link for Kristen. Kristen goes online tomorrow and she buys from her own link on the flash sale. Okay. And she shows her coworkers and maybe 2 other people place orders on Kristen's link. So now that she has 3 orders in there from the flash sale that were placed on her PWS, which means they will ship direct to those customers, right? When those orders get fulfilled. But let's say that Kristen is like, she ends up $15 shy or so after the flash sale is all over from hitting host rewards, that minimum $200 qualifying party amount. That shopping link can stay open. That shopping link can stay open for about 30 days. That shopping link can stay open a little bit longer even, though we don't encourage keeping them open too long. But Kristen has the ability after the flash sale is over to collect additional orders, even if they're not part of the flash sale, and have people put those orders in on her shopping link. Her host rewards continue to accrue. Okay? So keep that in mind. Just because the flash sale's over and you created a flash sale link doesn't mean you have to close it out before Kristen's able to get it to a qualifying party so she can get her benefit rewards. Good information? Okay. The whole purpose of tonight's call is to tell you there's a 12-month incentive running. It was announced a few days ago. January is well underway. We have 15 days to earn the first segment of this incentive, but I'm going to tell you something, and I know I'll call myself out and say I say this all the time. This incentive is so doable, but I'm telling you, this incentive is what I want to call the every consultant incentive. Every single consultant has the ability to earn this incentive. So if you haven't seen it yet, let me show you this is what I did. I'm going to encourage you to do the same. Hi, Lee. There you are again. I'm telling you, I'm going to have to replace Lee. But for now, I can't put Lee on my desktop because my incentive tracker for the entire year is on the desktop of my computer. I want to see it every single day to remind me that I am earning every single one of these months for this current incentive. So we are on the first month. So in January, so let me back up in case you've missed all of this and you have no idea what I'm talking about. The Cheers to 20 Years Scentsy incentive is running from January to the end of December, with each month having a different item you're working toward. Okay? If you earn 9 out of the 12 months, you earn the first part of the incentive. If you earn all 12 months, you earn the first part of the incentive and the additional 2 items that for the grand prize. I meant to pull the pictures of those items, but I can tell you if you earn the 9 months, you get a social media kit, which is a ring light and a phone holder. You get a Scentsy winter hat, and you get the, help me out, is it the sweatshirt, t-shirt? See, I should have looked at it.
Weighted blanket.
Is it? I think, isn't weighted blanket?
Weighted blankets in the extra part.
It's the second.
It's the
Weighted
shirt.
blanket's the second part.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the hat and the
Hat
the
and the shirt.
screen.
Here we go. Okay. So you can't see me because I'm sharing my screen, but it is I was here for Scentsy's 20-year sweatshirt. You
We can
get,
see you, Melissa.
you can see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay. So here's the social media kit. Ring light, microphone. I know it's kind of sucky. Ring light, microphone, phone stand. Then you have the winter hat. And you have the sweatshirt that says I was here for 20 years. Plus you have the bragging rights that you earned an incentive, because that's a big deal. If you go for the gusto with all 12 months, then you have the ability to also earn, in addition to those three things, the Scentsy weighted blanket, which is awesome. Awesome. And this really cool Arctic branded Scentsy cooler. Okay. That is if you earn all 12 of the months. So what are we focusing on for these 12 months? Well, in January, it's selling 20 Bring Back My Bars. And they are only available for this month. And you have until January 31st to sell those Bring Back My Bars. If those Bring Back My Bars are part of host rewards, they count. If those Bring Back My Bars are in somebody's Scentsy Club that processes in January, it counts. If it's a Bring Back My Bar that you wanted to order for yourself so you could try it, it counts. Okay? It is any 20 Bring Back My Bars sold on your workstation, processed through your workstation, whether you're PWS or you put an order in on your workstation, 20 bars that are Bring Back My Bars sold this month, and you earned the first month. We are talking every single person has the opportunity to make this happen. Okay. The month 2. So let me run through really quickly for you in case you missed it. I'll go through like well, you should know in case you haven't looked at the document at all, and this is all news to you. I'll run through these very quickly. February, register for Scentsy Family Reunion 2024. Okay, so if you're going to say to me, well, I'm already out of the incentive because I'm not planning to go to reunion. No, you're not out of the incentive. You're out of the running for a weighted blanket and a cooler, but you are not out of the incentive running because you need 9 out of the 12 months to say that you earned the first level of the incentive. So do not discount yourself. If you're like me and you're registering for Scentsy Family Reunion in February, you will have earned month 2 of the incentive. March, sell 20 new, not returning spring summer 2024 catalog products. April, sign up and receive scent of the month or scent and warmer of the month. If you already receive the scent and warmer of the month, then you've already earned April. So long as you get that subscription in April. It is not for only new signups only. If you currently get the subscription every month, then you can say, okay, April, I'll have that in the bag. May, be active in May, which means you have to have $200 or more in 200 points of PRV or more, $200 in the system for the month of May. Okay. June, sell 20 summer collection products. July, sell 3 products from the super secret LTO that's coming. August, buy a new season sales kit. September, sell 20 Harvest Collection products. October, register for World Tour 2025. November, sell 20 of the scents of the season. And December, sell 2 whiff boxes. And let me tell you, those whiff boxes, if they're already in somebody's Scentsy Club that will process in December, those count as your sold whiff boxes. So never in 20 years, Tammy, would you agree? Rand, would you agree? Never in 20 years have we ever had an incentive that is like this, that literally you almost have to try to not earn it. You have to try not working your business to not earn at least level 1 of this incentive, because it is doable whether you signed up yesterday or you've been doing this 20 years. It is achievable and attainable for all. And I am really, really excited about it. I hope Scentsy is able to say, and us, that our organization, our group, our family of teams is able to say this is the largest amount of incentive earners we've ever had in 20 years. You get the bragging rights to say, I did it. And sometimes that's all it takes for somebody to feel the confidence and the worthiness and the value in themselves and in their business. And so I want that for each of you. I'm really, really excited. For those of you that have sold the Bring Back My Bars, we got a couple minutes left. Those of you that have already sold your 20 Bring Back My Bars, show me your hands. How did you do it? How did you promote selling those 20 Bring Back My Bars to give ideas to those that haven't earned January yet? Go for it.
I made a post out to my customers and just basically said, hey, I have a challenge. And I had sent out previously a bunch of samples to people that wanted them. And I just said, hey, look, I need to sell these bars for this incentive. Anybody want to help me out? And I mean, I had people responding, I mean, within minutes, and my bars were taken care of like quickly.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's all
awesome.
it took.
Okay, so that's coming from Amy, who had a customer base ahead of time. She sent out samples ahead of time and then was able to say, okay, who wants them to a customer base. I love that angle. Thank you, Amy, because I know some of you are going to say, but I don't have a customer base that's really big yet. I don't have people that have bought these bars previously, so I don't quite know how to sell them or share them with anybody to get them to want them because I'm newer. Is there anybody that has already sold the 20 that is newer? I can't see all the show of hands because I only have so many of you on my screen or that have your video on. One of the things that you can do is take a look at the items your customers have purchased from you and see which scents you can recommend. So anybody that bought something fruity from you, you can recommend Strawberry Sweetie. Anybody that likes something woodsy or spicy, there are at least 2 scents in every fragrance category that is a bring back my bar that you have the ability to offer somebody based on what they've ordered from you previously. Okay. Who else? Share what you did to sell these 20. Jody.
I'll go. Well, I actually had mine sold when they announced it, but because I was just promoting it with my customers. But another idea, like I just always have to challenge myself, sell more. So I selected my favorite 6. And so I've been promoting that too. And then having them trust that maybe they'll like my 6.
Yep. Awesome. Thanks, Jode. It doesn't hurt to put a post out there and ask, does anybody love the scent of patchouli? And then if anybody responds, you can say, Scentsy for 15 more days brought back their most popular patchouli fragrance. And it's only here. We haven't had, gosh, when's the last time the patchouli came out? It's been almost a decade. So we haven't had straight up patchouli in about a decade. And so if you have any takers on that patchouli post, you can say it is here for 15 days and it hasn't been around in over a decade. In looking at posts that people have made, commenting on, yes, I earned the incentive and here's what I sold. Simply Patchouli, I think, takes the cake by a landslide. I would love to know how many bars they end up selling of Simply Patchouli, believe it or not, because it is one of the fragrances that people will walk into a booth and say, do you have anything patchouli? Do you have anything patchouli? And so patchouli is one of those ones where if you have somebody that loves it and you post it, you will probably hook them. So who else? I posted on my VIP page. I posted the list to bring back my bars. Now, let me tell you, it wasn't until my 4th bring back my bar post on my VIP page that I asked for an order. I shared them when they were coming. I shared when they were announced and released. I shared the fragrance descriptions saying which ones I loved. The 4th post was, I have an order going in today. Let me know which of these 25 you want me to add for you. And that is when I got my orders. So just letting you know, planting the seed, people typically have to see things 4, 5, 6, 7 times before they act. That is a lesson in life. That is not just about bring back my bar. That is a lesson in life. People need to see or hear things 5 to 7 times before they even start paying attention. And so that is how I fulfilled mine, was literally just asking, which bars do you want? Rand, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I mean, I had a gal who, she constantly was asking me for toasted apple butter. And I kept saying, we don't have it, we don't have it. Then all of a sudden it's here and I'm like, so I reached out to her and sure enough, she ordered 12 bars and yeah, so that was more than half my bars right there.
And that's a great reminder because anytime anybody asks you, like right now, if they ask you, Melissa, do you have anything that's rose scented, just straight rose? And my answer has to be, well, not particularly at the moment, but let me put you on a list. And if anything rose comes, you will be the first to know. It's times like this where you start building. Anytime a customer asks you for a scent, rather than just or just because you have to maybe say no right now, doesn't mean that isn't business in the future for you. And so keep track of when people ask for things. I have a customer who has religiously asked me for a chai fragrance. She didn't want the pumpkin chai. She wants straight up chai. And so, those kinds of things are memorable for when you're on the hunt for scents for customers. Okay. Anybody else before Rand does our giveaway for tonight? Man, our time together goes quick. I don't know if it feels that way for you, but for me, it feels like it flies. So
The only other thing I would say is my customers like the pre-made 6-packs, and I've seen flyers of those going around. So I just shared them in the Together We Scent page so people can use those too.
thank you, Cindy. And that doesn't mean that you had to pre-purchase them ahead of time. Let me clarify. Right,
No.
Cindy? Doesn't
Right.
mean that she had to purchase the 6 bars and bundle them together so that people could buy them. She's literally saying, here's how they've been bundled. People can order these 6 bundled like this. You know that it's not an actual bundle. You're just going to enter them in one by one. But sometimes marketing to make them even more enticing or appealing really works. Anything else? Anybody else? You are earning this incentive. I want you to go to bed tonight hearing me say, you are earning this incentive. You are earning this incentive. You are earning this incentive. I almost want to come to your house and bang your door down if you don't earn this incentive because you are earning this incentive.
Melissa,
Yeah.
the thing I want to share, I didn't hit it yet, but I had a customer point out one of her favorite fragrance from Bring Back My Bars. And I told her about the Scentsy Club, and she went right on, add 3 to her club, created one, and then ordered 3 bars.
That's awesome. And those 3 bars, if from Bring Back My Bar, added to a Scentsy Club, if this Scentsy Club processes this month, those 3 bars count.
Yes.
So
Beautiful.
great job, Vanessa. To make things happen, we have to make things happen. We cannot just wait for them to happen. We have to make them happen. Okay, awesome. So much to be excited about this week, you guys. If you can't tell, I mean, when am I not excited about Scentsy? But if you can't tell, there is so much to be excited about, so much that to look forward to, and achievements to earn, successes to celebrate, events to attend together. I just am really, really excited for the 20th year of Scentsy. So, Rand, take it away.
Yeah. Okay, so I just have to say today is my 17th anniversary. So I'm gonna pick a couple of names because so
Congratulations.
it's crazy to think that I've been here for 17 years. Okay, first name, Jennifer Vargas.
Congratulations.
And then I'm gonna pick another one to spell out. Debbie Kuna.
Oh, Debbie Kuna. That's hilarious.
I know, right?
As Debbie's going to say, you know what? Here's what Debbie's going to say. I'm going to say it for her. Debbie's going to say, put it back in and draw somebody else.
I mean, is she here?
Yes. And if she gets mad at me for saying that, I'll send her something. But I guarantee you she's going to say, put me back in and give it to somebody else.
I think she had to sign off because of her voice or something.
Yeah.
Jennifer, I just saw your message. I'm so sorry about your dad. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, Kristen Simpson.
Yay.
So congratulations. And then Cindy, yours is going out tomorrow. I'm sorry, you know what, with the cruise and everything. So yeah, yours will be going out with these two from 2 weeks ago. So
That's okay. Hey, so happy Scentiversary to you, Rand. Happy anything and everything if anyone else is celebrating anything, and you certainly can drop it in the chat and shout yourself out. Jennifer, I'm so sorry for your loss, and that we're grateful that you got on tonight, and I hope that you were able to set aside some of that emotion for a few minutes, and you know, and thank you for choosing us to be with. And it was meant to be because your name was called, so we just knew you needed it tonight. And congratulations to Kristen Simpson on her snow day. She wins the giveaway. It's going to be a good night. So, Tammy, did you have anything you wanted to close out and say? No? Okay. And you guys, you're the best. Cubicle tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time, flash sale tomorrow. It's another exciting day in Scentsy World. You guys have a good night.